Hello everyone, in this episode of Motive Garage presented by Sparesbox, Project No Secrets makes a return. If you're a long-time subscriber to our channel, you've probably been wondering where Project No Secrets has been. Well, it's no secret really. We just quite simply have had the car sitting on hold, doing nothing, waiting essentially. Why? Well, there's a few reasons. Firstly, and probably the biggest one, is just money. We have a production company as our full-time job, YouTube channel as a side gig, and just quite simply can't afford to build every car at the same time. And with Jet 200 getting going, our GT-R getting the 3.2 done at the end of last year, obviously the Yaris getting out of control, we just quite simply couldn't afford to get straight onto Project No Secrets. And we've also been waiting for the chance to get it into Concept Garage to do the fiberglass work. Why? Well, essentially once the fiberglass work is done, it can go to the paint shop, then we get a painted shell back and we can actually assemble the car correctly. And nothing gets you more motivated to build a car than being able to put things on for the final time. So the time has come for it to go over to Concept Garage and Danny to work his magic on our R33 GT-R. So things are going to start happening again on Project No Secrets. Now, if you want to see the thing get built quicker, there's a few ways you can help. Jump on our online store, buy some merchandise, share our channel, get more people to watch it. Essentially, the more income we can get in onto this channel, the quicker we can build these cars. And that's just the harsh reality of this YouTuber life, I guess. So let's head over to Concept Garage, take a closer look at what he's going to be doing to our R33 GT-R.
It's got a lot of heritage. It's pretty iconic. I don't think anyone who's been into GT-Rs or tuner cars that come up in that era does not know this car. It's more so its heritage, it's its story. This car's like, you know, the pedigree that they built back then of the whole 300-kilometer thing, and your intent of getting this back to something like that is pretty cool. That and the challenge of all these parts, you can't get these parts no more. So it's not really a case of if, it's just we have to. It's one of those things where it's like, you've waited for us for so long to be able to get this thing in because we're going to be able to repair it back to what it was. We can't just decide to order another bonnet. It's not what your goal is. The goal for you is to get this thing as close to one-to-one to what those cars were. So for us, it's more the excitement of it has to be done. That's pretty much it, really. A general panel shop, they can do a couple of, you know, general cracks, fiberglass repairs and stuff like that. In Sydney, there's probably only 2 or 3 places that you could really trust wholeheartedly to do something like this. Like this isn't a generic, like even with this bonnet's had a bonnet flip where it slapped the roof and hit the back window and split this bonnet in half. So it's nothing gaps right, nothing sits right. There's fractures throughout the whole thing. There's tabs missing on the back corners. So it needs more of an engineering approach to it rather than just, oh, it's a repair, let's just crack it and fix it. My hand skills started from Qantas Engineering, so I did an apprenticeship. I did my 4 years with them, and I was with Qantas repairing all the aircraft, doing all the composite and metalwork repairs for about 7 or 8 years. So my training started from there. So it actually started from solely doing tricky composite repairs, and then we've started this thing up and it is what it is now. We're going to go front to back with the whole car. We'll get all the bumpers fitting good. We'll save, like we mentioned, nothing's available anymore. So everything has to be saved. So we're just going to try get everything back to 100% really. Gap it all up, get it all ready, structurally safe, and then off to the paint shop. For us, we're going to focus solely on the composites, all the fiberglass stuff. There might be a few carbon bits in here, but yeah, all the composite stuff we'll focus on, get correct, get shaped right, back pretty much structurally back to normal. The paint shop will then go through, they'll repair the dents, do the fine filler work over the fiberglass work, and all the stuff that's going to get the car straight and pretty finished. This one's going to Diverse. Very happy. We actually just had our first business dealing with those guys. They're a bunch of champions and their work's pretty flawless. So it's in very safe hands. Very keen to see this one done. Originally we were hoping to get this thing a bit earlier. Then obviously everything that we've all had to deal with this last couple of years with COVID and lockdowns and back and forth sort of couldn't get our schedules really aligned to have this as a top priority. And it's the kind of job that you really got to be motivated to touch, if that makes sense. It's in the scope of things, it's actually a lot of shitty work, to be honest. But it's work that's required to get the result. So we haven't been in the right headspace, timing, schedules, relocating, all the rest of it. So the time's just right now.